Hebu mnisalimie hivyo hewani nione. Bwana Yesu asifiwe. Basi mimi niko area.
They say in politics there are no permanent enemies or permanent friends, but just a difference in ideologies and interest. But in Kenya, the bottom line of all the politicians is conmanship. One morning, a politician wakes up and says he supports this, and in the evening, he jumps the ship again and says he doesn't support it. That's the politics of Kenya, or Kenyan politicians for you. This afternoon, I want us to highlight the relationship between the president and the former president, because apparently a month or 2 months ago, the president visited the former president's home in Ishaweri. And a month later, former president issued a statement that just surprised so many Kenyans. So that's the focus of this video this afternoon. And if it is your first time on my channel, please do not leave without hitting that subscription button and put on a notification bell so that when I do the next video, you will not miss out. A few months ago, President William Samoei Ruto made a surprise visit to the former president, Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta, at his Ishaweri home. And interesting scenario plays out because a month ago, the two guys met and were in a hearty laugh. They discussed several things, but the details of the discussions were not made public, so we are unaware of what their discussion was all about. But what we know is just after 2 weeks after their meeting, the new guys or the new comrades of the former president were brought into the current cabinet slot, and that explains that the meeting could have centered on the appointments that took place recently. But one thing that made Kenya, or caught Kenya by surprise, that immediately after the guys were sworn in, the former president came out in support of the Gen Z protest, and he said that the Gen Z should stand up and fight for their rights and not allow anyone to steal their future. A move that was received with a lot of backlash from the president's side, because Kenya Kwanza Brigade said that the former president sentiments amounts to an incitement, and they say that it's uncalled for the leader of such a stature, or for a leader of such a stature, to utter such utterances. I'm going to play a video of President William Samoei Ruto issuing a rebuttal to the statement of the former president shortly. But before that, we are questioning the honesty of politicians, especially in Kenyan politics. We wonder because in the morning they could be speaking this, in the evening they're speaking a totally different language. And that begs a question: do we have honest politicians in Kenya? Let's watch this video first.
Our young people, they deserve the best from us. Kama wazazi, kama serikali, kama viongozi, tusiwapiganishe watoto wetu. These young people of Kenya, they don't need violence. They don't need confrontation. They want opportunities. They want jobs. They want opportunity to engage in business. That is what we should be doing as leaders, instead of inciting them to violence, to destruction, and many things that will not solve their problem and will not solve the problem of our country. Kwa hivyo mimi nawauliza vijana wa Mount Elgon, kuna nafasi pale kwa ICT Hub, kuna nafasi pale kwa soko, kuna nafasi katika mpango yetu ya housing, kuna nafasi katika County Aggregation and Industrial Park, kuna nafasi ya labor migration. Jipange na hizo nafasi, na ndio maisha yako itasonga mbele. That is what we must do. Tunaelewana jameni? Hiyo ndio mpango yetu, na mimi nataka niwahakikishie hiyo mpango kwa mapenzi ya Mungu itafaulu. Msikuwe na wasiwasi na wale ambao wanaongea mambo mengi. Hao wanaongea mambo mengi ni kwa sababu wamekwama na hawana mpango mbadala. They have no alternative plan. Ndio matusi ni nyingi na mambo yale mengine ni nyingi, kwa sababu nikiwauliza leo watuambie mpango yao tofauti na hii yetu, they don't have. Ndio mnasikia tu matusi, sijui nini, tufanye maandamano, sijui tufanye namna gani. Lakini Kenya itasonga mbele. You can take that assurance from me.
So based on the video that you have just watched, you can definitely say that the two guys are not reading from the same script, because one said he is in support of the Gen Z happenings, of the Gen Z uproar and Gen Z clamor for change, and the other one is saying that the utterances amount to an incitement. I don't know what to think, guys, but if you have contrary opinion or if you have your own views, I'd be glad to read and share as well. Drop a comment below so that I'll read your views and understand your perspective or your perception about Kenyan politics. And if it is your first time on my channel, please do not leave without hitting that subscription button and put on a notification bell so that when I do subsequent videos, you'll not miss out. Ciao, ciao, guys. Cheers.